Okay, in this tutorial, I'll show you how to choose PV array series and parallel string correctly to get desired power level. Okay, desired output level. So for that, I'm taking a PV array. So this is my PV array. So to configure the PV array to get the desired voltage and power level, firstly you have to choose the DC voltage level you want. Okay. So this is our PV array, and at first you have to choose a module. Okay, so I'm choosing the first one. So this one, and click apply. Okay. Now at this point we have to choose series connected module per string and parallel string. Okay. So firstly I'm selecting parallel string 1 and series string 1. Okay. So this is the default condition. Now we have to choose our DC voltage level. Okay, so for that we have to go the voltage at maximum power point. Now you can see the voltage at maximum power point, which is 36.63. Okay, so firstly I'm taking you want a 600 volt, so you want a 600 volt at DC voltage level at maximum power point, and our maximum voltage at maximum power point, which is 36.63. Okay, and which will give you, let me check it, 636.63, which is about 16.38. Okay, so I can take it 16 or 17. Okay, so which will give us the DC voltage level 600 volt maximum power point. Okay, so I'm choosing a series connected module as 16 or 17. So at first let me select it as 16. Okay, so now plot this. Now here you can see our maximum power point, which is about 586, but we want 600 volt, and which was of 600 16.38. Okay, so we can take it as 17. Okay, now here you can see we are getting maximum power point at about 600 volt. Okay, so our voltage level is done. Now we have to choose our uh, power level. Now here you can see we have chosen a series connected module as 17, and our maximum power level is 175. So which will give us 175 times 17. Okay, and which will give you 175 times 17, which is 295, 2975 watt. Okay, so let's check it now. Now here you can also check this. We are getting a power which is about 2976 watt. Okay, so as this test it is done, now we have to choose our parallel string correctly so that we can get our desired power level. Okay, so at first I'm taking you want a 10 kilowatt power output. Okay, so which is 10 kilowatt. Now we have gotten at this stage power is 292,975 watt. Okay, so we have to divide this one, which will give us 290 2095 and 70, which is 3.36. Okay, so 3.36, and we can take it as 4, which will give us power level above 10 kilowatt. Okay, so now let's check it. Here I'm setting it as 4. Now here you can check it our power level, which is about 11 kilowatt. Okay, as we have taken a larger value than 3.36, so it is giving us 11 kilowatt. And now if you want suppose 100 kilowatt, then you have to divide this one, divide by 295 2975, and which will give us 2975, which is give us a 33.61. Okay, or we can take it as 34. Okay, so now let's select it at 34. Now you can see our maximum power which is about 101 kilowatt. Okay, now you can also seeing that our voltage level is fixed, we have done it at firstly. Now, if we want as 1 megawatt, so which is 1 10 to the power 6, and we have to divide this one 2,975, and which will give us 336 336.13. Okay, or we can take it as 336. Okay, so we have to choose this one 336. Okay, now let's change the parallel string as 336. Okay, so 336. Now plot this one again. Now you can see our voltage level is okay, and now you can see we are getting 1 megawatt power. Okay, this is the way you can configure your PV array to get your desired voltage level as well as the power level. Okay, and I will give a detailed description note is in PDF or Word file in the video description, and you will find a detailed documentation on this, how to choose PV header. Okay, so that's all for today. Thanks for watching.